The McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse reveals keep on coming. New details emerge on the NECA Haul-A-Thon Target event, which begins this Friday, and possible new Masters of the Universe Masterverse figure first looks. All that and more in today's TNInews video. So let's jump right into it. Hey everybody, JC here, and welcome to a Monday edition of TNInews. And for today, let's start off with a little bit of G.I. Joe classified news. So late last week, we got our first in-hand look at that new classified Croc Master Deluxe set with his alligator Fiona. So Hasbro had announced this one several months ago. It's been up for pre-order at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. But it looks like the first place this one is going to start showing up at is Walmart stores. So this image comes via Reddit user Porto Tiano. Sorry if I mispronounced that name. But he says he found it at his local Walmart in New Jersey, Riverdale, New Jersey. The set is going to cost you about $42. And there are some indications that possibly Walmart will be offering this during their CollectorCon event, which takes place starting on March 24th. Now, shelf tags for this figure at Walmart stores, I've seen reports, kind of started weeks ago. People finding shelf tags for this one, but up until now, nobody had actually found the actual figure itself. So it looks like, stores are starting to get it in their stock rooms, and then probably around that time of Walmart CollectorCon, maybe when they start putting them out in full force. That's not 100% confirmed. It's also possible the store just happened to get this one in early. We've seen that with the Vipers and the Bats. But again, kind of like with the G.I. Joe classified retro cardback figures, this one is likely gonna get officially released and probably put up online during CollectorCon, which again is supposed to start on March 24th. Now, this again is not a Walmart exclusive. This will be available everywhere, but again, it's looking like Walmart's gonna get first dibs at it. If you're a fan of the Banjo-Kazooie video game series, and honestly, I've never played this game myself, so I'm not too familiar with it, but it features a character named Banjo, which is, I guess, a bear, and then his buddy Kazooie, which is a bird. So it's a 2-pack coming from the company Premium DNA Toys. This set is available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, which is how I would recommend that you pre-order this figure if you want to secure it. The figures together stand about 10.5 inches tall. You can put the bird on the back of the bear. The bear itself stands about 7.5 inches tall, but I think this is considered essentially a 1/12 scale line. The Banjo is the bear, has about 28 points of articulation. The bird has about 10 points of articulation and a wingspan of 12 inches wide. And again, this 2-pack is available for pre-order now at Big Bad Toy Store. For you Godzilla fans, you might want to mark your calendars for this coming Wednesday, because it looks like that is when Super 7's first wave of Godzilla Ultimates will be going up for pre-order. Now, usually these will go up on the Super 7 website first around noonish time, and then everywhere else later in the afternoon around 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't have any specific details, but last week I told you how they had teased the wave with this particular image, and again, it does look like it's Godzilla Ultimates, and it looks like they're going to be available for pre-order this coming Wednesday. So now switching over to Mattel and Masters of the Universe. So I started out with this video, I was going to share these images that appear to have leaked out, though I have not officially confirmed as being 100% legit. They come from somebody on Instagram in Brazil. So, you can see these images are kind of small and blurry. I'm not going to try and pronounce their name because it's very long and I would just butcher it, but I will put a link to their Instagram account down in the video description. So, with these images, I believe, maybe these come from a distributor or something. That's what they strike me as being all blurry and such. But you can see that it looks like we're getting some new Revelation Masterverse figures, which is nice. We can see Evelyn here from the second season, as well as Roboto and then Stratos, even though he really wasn't in the show very much. And then the final figure shown here is Frosta, which isn't from Revelation, but is a She-Ra based figure. Mattel definitely has said that they were going to be doing Masterverse She-Ra figures. They announced that during PowerCon last year. So, and then this, these next two look more like concept art, but She-Ra herself, and then a Beastman figure, which I'm not really familiar what version of Beastman this is. Maybe this is another one of those new Eternia figures, you know, that's based on concept art. I'm not entirely sure. So again, I can't say 100% that these are 100%, but like the Beastman kind of looks like maybe one of the figures that Hasbro had teased last week with their blacked out images. The first one on the left looks like maybe that's the Beastman, so we'll have to wait and see. But just today, as I was filming this video, we got some official image drops from Mattel. They just threw these out on social media. They really didn't give any details. Now, these are all Origins based. Now, the three ones from the Sunman universe we've already seen images for, but for the first time we are seeing King Randor. This is an Origins version of King Randor. He-Man, a 2000X version of He-Man. So this is probably the figure that is in the middle there of that image they teased last week. I guess it's possible they could be doing both the Masterverse and the Origins version, but I'm thinking this is probably that figure they showed that had the 2000X sword was an Origins figure, not Masterverse. So I'm guessing last week's image was a mixture of both Masterverse and Origins. Again, I can't say that 100%, but we're definitely getting a 2000X version of He-Man in the Origins line. And then the final one is Teela. That's another one that I believe they teased last week in that blacked out image. And then along with Teela is going to be Zoar. So Toy Habits was the first one to indicate that Zoar was coming. They had said that it was a Big Bad Toys, was going to be a Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth exclusive, and I do believe that is correct. So they didn't know what the figure was that was coming with Zoar, but you know, from this image we can see it's kind of a classic Teela. So again, that particular one is going to be exclusive to, it looks like it's going to be exclusive to our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Now the others, you know, should be, I believe, are going to be regular releases. We've seen indications that Randor and the Diganato from the Sunman universe are possibly going to be in the next Origins wave, Wave 9. I don't know how the others are going to be released, but again, you know, we've seen some indications that at least two of those are going to be in the next wave. Now, when any of these go up for pre-order, I don't really know. But, you know, hopefully we'll get those details fairly soon. Okay, now switching gears to NECA Toys. I just had some updates on the Haul-A-Thon event, which kicks off this coming Friday, March 18th. This is the event between NECA Toys and Target stores I've talked about a few times already. So first of all, this event, which does again kick off on March 18th, this coming Friday, is going to last for 4 weeks, or 4 Fridays specifically, because basically how it's going to work is every Friday there's going to be new reveals that will go up for order or pre-order on the Target website. These items will also be hitting physical Target stores, though I don't know how they're actually going to line up with the online versions. But as far as releases, we've already seen some Target stores set up their Haul-A-Thon displays. We've seen some of the figures, the animated series 4-pack and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles glow-in-the-dark Muckman and Joey Eyeball. Those have actually already started hitting some Target stores. But when those will actually be made available online is not entirely known. But according to IGN, the Fugitoid figure, which is actually apparently going to be a Target store exclusive, even though it is a comic book based figure. And I did some checking on this, and I'm being told this is in fact going to be a Target store exclusive. So, which is kind of weird, but there you go. At least for now, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually the regular version, there's actually going to be 2 versions of this figure. There's going to be an autograph version by Turtle co-founder Kevin Eastman, which is going to cost you $99.99. And then there's the regular version. So I was thinking originally that the regular version was going to be available everywhere, and only the autograph version would be exclusive to Targets. But right now, again, based on information I have, the Fugitoid is actually going to be a Target store exclusive. So, and again, according to IGN, that will be definitely going up for pre-order this coming Friday on the 18th on Target's website. And then for those outside the United States, it'll be available on the Haul-A-Thon website. So now, as far as these autograph figures go, the Fugitoid is not the only one getting the autograph treatment. I don't know exactly how many figures will from various brands. It's not just going to be Turtles, but I've seen somebody had found a Gremlins figure that was autographed at a Target store, and then I've seen listings for an Elvira, you know, their 8-inch cloth type Elvira figure is going to get an autograph version as well. All these autograph figures appear to have a price of $99.99, and I am trying to compile a full list to see how many of these various autograph figures are going to be released over the course of the 4 weeks. These again should be available online and at physical stores. So I don't know how readily available. I'm sure they're going to be made in more limited numbers so that they sell out much more quickly. Assuming, you know, enough people are willing to pay that much more money for an autograph. I don't know. I wouldn't pay that much for an autograph, but I'm guessing there probably will be some that will. But as it is, again, Fugitoid is definitely getting an autograph version. Again, it will cost $99.99. It should go up for pre-order on the Target website this coming Friday. And then I've seen shelf tags for the $99 Fugitoid as well. So there should be, you know, again, that should be coming to actual physical stores. Though I've not seen that figure. The figure itself, I've not actually seen, you know, anybody find up until this point. Only the shelf tag. So you know, and I've seen, you know, the way NECA works with how they stock their items. Target employees don't actually stock NECA products. How it works is NECA sends out essentially a shipment, usually a FedEx package to Target stores, and then somebody from who's associated with actually NECA toys comes in and sets it up on a designated shelf. So, you know, reason why I think we've seen some of these already done is obviously some people, for whatever reason, jumped the gun a little bit. But the initial shipment of stuff does not appear to have like the Fugitoid in it, even though the Fugitoid is said to be going up for, you know, order or pre-order this coming Friday on the Target website. But while at physical stores, we've already seen hitting the shelves the 4-pack and the glow-in-the-dark Muckman. So I don't know how things are going to line up specifically, but again, it's going to start online. It's going to start this Friday. It's going to go for 4 Fridays after that, you know, basically this Friday and then 3 additional Fridays. And then, and I don't know exactly how many items are going to be offered over the course, you know, each Friday. I don't know how many different items are going to be going up. So it's possible, you know, the 4-pack and the glow-in-the-dark Muckman could go up on Friday along with Fugitoid, or it's also possible those won't actually go up for pre-order on the Target website until a later date, but again, are already starting to hit physical stores. So I know it's a little confusing, but, you know, there you go. But again, online starting this Friday, we're definitely going to see the Fugitoid figure. There will be 2 versions, the regular version and then the autograph version that'll cost $100. There are going to be a number of different figures from various NECA brands that will be getting this autograph treatment. Again, I know there's going to be a Gremlins one and one for Elvira, and my guess is there's probably going to be more. And I might have some more details on that for you guys either later today on TNI or tomorrow. And if I do find more details, I'll also definitely let you guys know in the next news video, which will probably be on Wednesday. I don't know if NECA themselves are going to put out an official list of everything at some point. We'll just have to wait and see. But when more details become available on these autograph figures, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Okay, and then finally for McFarlane Toys, we have more DC Multiverse figure reveals I wanted to go on and share with you that came out over the weekend. So first of all, having gone up for pre-order today is the Grifter figure I told you about last week. We now have the full-on official images for that figure, and it is available for pre-order everywhere, including our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Also, having gone up for pre-order today, we got our first look at this on Saturday, but it is now available for pre-order, is that Batman vs. Hush 2-pack. Now, I told you this one was coming, but we didn't get the images until Friday, thanks to Walmart, and then, or actually Amazon, and then... but today it went up for pre-order, and again, it's available everywhere. So you can see here that the Hush figure is very similar to the single release version, which again, I told you about last week. That figure, the single version, is also available for pre-order now. But the big difference between the 2 versions is the 2-pack version has an open mouth. The single pack version has, you know, closed gritting teeth mouth. And then also, it looks like the gloves are a different color. You got the brightly colored purple gloves on the single release, and then a little bit darker color on the 2-pack version. I believe that's really the only 2 differences I've been able to see from the images. But for the most part, again, the figures are very similar. They both have the closed trench coat. You do get a shovel with the 2-pack version. You get a diorama piece like we always get with the 2-pack versions. And then with the 2-pack, you also get that Batman figure, which I I don't think that's a totally new figure, but I haven't looked that closely at the Batman figure. But you know, it is technically supposed to be, I guess, based on Jim Lee's artwork. So, but again, that 2-pack along with the single release version of Hush are all now available for pre-order, and again, available everywhere, including our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Now, also this weekend, and these images do come via Walmart, the figure is not yet available for actual purchase or pre-order, but Walmart went on and listed this figure over the weekend. It is that Wally West Flash in the red suit. So we had seen listings. This is another one that comes from those listings that we had seen back in November. So now pretty much all those figures that were listed in November have now been officially revealed. The only one on that list that has not technically been revealed is the gold label version of Martian Manhunter, which we've seen the regular release version, but we haven't seen, you know, the gold label. So I assume that will probably come soon. But so far, at least, we've not seen images for that one. And I don't know how the gold label version will differ from the regular release version. But all the other figures on that November list have now been officially announced and revealed, including the Red Robin figure, which we got a preview image from McFarlane Toys on Saturday. And I'm glad to say it's in his more classic outfit as opposed to that Robin outfit with the double R's like Mattel gave us. Now, the Red Robin figure should be a general release. I don't know yet when it's going to go up for pre-order, but likely soon. However, the Wally West figure is listed as a gold label figure, so that is likely going to be a Walmart exclusive. Again, it is currently listed on the Walmart website, but not available for purchase. And I'm guessing that will probably officially become available again during Walmart's Collector Con, which will start, as I said before, on a Thursday, which is the 24th of this month. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Also, if you're so inclined, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. You should also hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And as always, guys, stay safe out there. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.